What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and every time I make a positive video about Capcom, it's like they're withholding news just till I wait to make a positive video, and then boom, as soon as they see me put one out, they put out some negative news so I can... I don't know why they do it, but they force me to, because it's bullshit. So, Ultra Street Fighter 4, the PS4 version port, finally released, and the game has been broken as fuck. It's ridiculous from what I understand everywhere. There's menu lag, so you're going through the main menus or the pause screen menus and everything is lagging. It's far behind. It's got video glitches for, say, certain moves or certain movements, or even apparently Guile has invisible sonic booms, which is redonkulous. But that's just to name some of them. I mean, it's got all sorts of other ones. You've got audio lag, audio glitches, just actual gameplay lag as well. A lot of the characters and stuff and the moves, they feel sluggish apparently. So, I mean, when you're playing, it's a combination of sluggish controls and sluggish lag and response versus actual in-game lag somehow. I don't know how this thing got released, but it doesn't surprise me. They're just some of the main issues, and there's as well, because it's a port of an existing game, stuff in the new one on PS4 has been potentially nerfed. I mean, certain things are slower, certain things don't cover as much distance, they don't do as much damage. But if it's a port of an existing game, why aren't these nerfed in the original game? Which makes me think that they're actually not nerfed, they're just broken. Because, well, I mean, look at the game we're talking about. But the real issue... Well, that's one of there's two real issues here. That's one of them anyway. But the other one is the fact that Capcom let this happen. Now, Capcom aren't fully to blame, because Capcom actually worked with Sony of America. And what they did is, because it's a PS4 port exclusive, they contracted it to another group, or another development studio called Other Ocean. Now, Other Ocean are known for their bad quality ports and bad quality just assurance of games in general. But the fact that once Other Ocean, finished their work on the port, it was obviously broken as fuck. Either Capcom or most likely Sony would have had to look over it to say, okay, yeah, we'll put this out on the console. So I reckon that Sony just said, fuck it, we'll put it out and patch it later. Which is very 2015 of them. I completely believe that's what they did. And the reason why I think that is because this is the official version, or it was the official version, actually, that's the other point I'm going to make. But it was the official version of the Capcom 2015 Pro Tour. Now, everyone was pissed off, understandably, because they didn't want to buy a new broken game to play a new broken game at a major tournament. So everyone was pissed off to the max, as you'd expect, and well, as is completely justified. So eventually, it got pulled. It got pulled as the official game of the tournament anyway. So a post appeared on Capcom's website, Capcom Unity website, and here's what it had to say explaining the whole situation. A lot of our more competitive players have wondered how the Ultra Street Fighter 4 version of PS4 will affect them and the tour. To that, we'd like to advise that the integrity of the Capcom Pro Tour is top priority for us, and we will continue to work with tournament organizers worldwide to ensure that the highest quality event will be run. Each region will maintain its current hardware standard for the remainder of 2015 Capcom Pro Tour, until otherwise announced. We will keep you updated as to when the PS4 version of Ultra Street Fighter 4 will be integrated into the Pro Tour. So naturally, that's a bit reassuring for the actual players. But for the players and the people who have already bought the game and are possibly looking to the future, they're basically demanding patches ASAP to fix the bajillion problems that are out there. Now, that's a whole other issue. The fact that the game was released like this and the players have to demand so many patches to fix so many big glaring issues that it's just so fucking 2015 that it makes me sick. But anyway, the Capcom continue on in another little blurb, if you will, and here's what they say. It's, for those experiencing issues and wondering about a patch, we are aware that you are experiencing problems with the PS4 version of Ultra Street Fighter 4, which was published and developed by Sony Computer Entertainment America's third-party production group. And that's where I referred to Other Ocean, because what they did is they contracted it out. Sony Computer Entertainment America and Capcom are currently looking into the issues that some users may be experiencing and are working to resolve them as quickly as possible. We will continue to provide updates on our progress. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Stay tuned for further information. Now, so, I mean, where do I go from there? That's just ridiculous. The fact that the game even got released like this, it speaks leagues about... I still think it's probably more Sony's fault than anything, because Capcom said to Sony, it's like, okay, we'll give you this and you can contract it or do it to whoever you want. And then Sony voluntarily contracted it to Other Ocean, and we've all seen what's happened since then. And again, I do think Sony were probably supposed to look over it and didn't. And now look what we have. I mean, it's been pulled from their Capcom's own tournament because it's just so ridiculously broken, and it's just more egg on their face, especially after the previous Capcom tournament fuck up that I covered earlier in the year. But I mean, I don't know what Capcom are at. I mean, they always put out something good, and then you think you just think that it's going to be, I won't say a change, but you think that they're back on the right path, and then boom, they just have a major fuck up again. It's weird anyway. So my heart goes out to the people the Street Fighter fans who actually bought this game, and because it's just broken as fuck. My heart goes out to anyone who buys any game that's broken as fuck, because it's ridiculous. So if you are stuck in that situation, let me know how you're dealing with it, because I don't personally play Street Fighter 4 or Ultra Street Fighter 4 on PlayStation 4, but I don't worry about that. But it's horrible to see, and I want to make it aware to everyone that it's actually happening, and it's fucking up our hobby again and again and again, because companies will do that these days. Gaming is like literally the only industry where we just get abused and abused and abused, and the companies never change, and the majority of the gamers and fans will actually sit there and take it. And personally, I'm not happy with that. I personally think I don't like to just sit there and take it, as far as companies abusing them. I stopped buying their games. Now, that's not to say I pirate their games. I don't. I'm just saying, on principle, I stopped buying their games. I stopped playing their games. I don't let them get away with it. And now I've started doing this kind of shit as well. So I like to bring it to other people's attention. Even if one person sees the video and agrees, then I feel that it was worth it, because I won't say I opened someone's eyes, but I got my point across to someone who may not have believed beforehand. So let me know in the comment section below how your thoughts on the whole release broken, patch later thing, especially with Sony's lack of hand in the matter, when they clearly should have had a lot more. And I don't know, it's just weird. So let me know all that in the comment section below, as well as how you're dealing with it if you did buy the game, or if you are planning to play in the tournament, even though it's been pulled from the tournament. But still, let me know all that, because I'd really be interested from someone who actually has experience with the game. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, because I have a new series starting up in 3 days from now on May 31st. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel.